See if this shit is on point. See if this shit is. It's a lot of background noise. That's cool. Forgot where to go to my it's been a minute. Damn. Okay, so I got a YouTube Studio. That's where it was. That's how I remember. Right? Well, I do not remember how to get back to how the hell do I type shit? I'll learn that later. It is lower than the recognition rate we recommend. Wait a minute. I should have had this already set before I even started. Anybody in this bitch though, so that's cool. 6,800. How'd I hit? Hold on, I'm about to put up the bit rate. Hold up. I don't even know how to do that. I forgot how to do that. Alright. Is it here? It is. I don't know about no 6,800. That's a little bit OD. Put like 67. See how that goes. All right. Whew, man. I'm trying to make this into a video of some sorts. Don't like to get personal about my life. Damn. Where do I start? All right. Well, to whoever's watching, I haven't streamed about like. It says whoever's watching, ain't nobody in this bitch. But whoever's seen this, this is a stream made into a video. The last time I streamed was like 8 months ago, due to financial situations, because I had my own Wi-Fi at a certain point during like last year's summer, and some shit came up because at the time I was living with my sister, and during that time, I was trying to like thug out the lease and stuff because I was ready to get out that house. That house was depressing. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even want to get into that, but basically, I was waiting for that lease to end up. So currently, I'm in my new spot. Not the old spot where I used to be, and hence where you hear all that noise. Because I kind of live by the road where there's like a lot of like cars passing by and stuff. So y'all probably gonna hear that a lot when I stream, but you know it is what it is. You know, gonna have to make do. And I'm still showing up my laptop. I'm gonna put a picture up in this video, but like this is where I've been making videos, and this is my entire setup. Like it's the laptop, just a monitor, and this is where I've just been streaming and making videos. So I'm trying to save for a PC to make, you know, how the process of making videos and streaming a little bit more easy, because I ain't gonna lie, this laptop is on its last leg. I ain't gonna hold you. It's still working good, but like, you know, like an $1,800 PC is better. It's gonna be better. I know that. But yeah, that's really it. You know, I've just been working. You know, trying to make some. You know, trying to change my lifestyle. I'm not really digging the lifestyle that I'm living right now. I wanna do something that I love doing instead of feeling like it's like a job or like work. You feel me? So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. Oh shit! Drop my controller. Fuck. But until then, it's gonna be a very short stream. Just me, you know, playing the same old game, Brawlhalla. Yes, I know. But I was gonna react to videos, but like, there ain't really nothing to react to, honestly. And I'm not really in a reactive mood either. I was out on the street. Pause. I was out the street hustling. Let's make that clear. But yeah, we're just gonna play a few Brawlhalla matches and call it a day. Yeah, call it a day. So awkward streaming, bro. Even though like nobody would be coming into my like stream like that, it just be like going live. I can't say stuff. I can't edit out stuff. Because people can go back to this video and just watch it and see what I really said. So yeah, that getting back in the mode of that, trying to be a little like not PG, but like just my controller disconnected. Okay, that means that my controller's not charged enough, so I can't play this game. Never mind. Never the hell mind. I cannot play that game. That's unfortunate. Shoot. What can I do? I don't want to play Minecraft because I'm gonna get mad at that, and I'm gonna suck at PvP. Shucks. Shoot, I guess. want to find something that's like entertaining, but like I don't have to like, you know, it's funny at the same time. I don't know what I was trying to say, but I'm trying to find something that's, that's. I'm not trying to fake with no reaction. You feel me? I'm trying to like find something very entertaining, either whether it's funny, informational, anything. This is what my recommendation looks like, so that's gonna be pretty hard to find. Like, look at all this. It's a bunch of just. Ooh, I could watch. This nigga's back too. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When he said that he was gonna start doing animations, I was like, no. Now he's back. This is a perfect video to react to. Hold up. Chill.
Yes.
Hold up. Let me go back. Let's go back. Full screen. Yes. This is giving me high school vibes, bro. I used to watch this nigga a lot. Alright. The title says, I got circumcised as an adult. It's a wild title. Let's check it out.
I don't have that many regrets in my life, but if I could go back in time and stop myself from doing a few things, for sure, one of them would be cutting the tip of my dick off. Ah, yes, after being gone for about 3 years, I'm sure this was the kind of story you thought I'd make my big comeback with. But yes, about 2 years ago, 2023.
I'm not gonna pull up the quality a little bit. Oh shit. Quality's a little bit ass. Quality's a little bit ass.
As a fully grown adult man with children, I decided to get circumcised. Now, why would a fully grown adult man with children decide to do something so insane?
I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty as hell. You supposed to get circumcised, right? Like, just having just like that extra like skin on your like penis, you can get infections from that, right? From what I've heard.
Was it a medical necessity? Nope. Ma Johnson was working just fine. Was it cosmetic? Was I just finally tired of being Team Turtleneck and wanted to permanently drop the top of my joint? In fact, I can now speak from experience. It's a downgrade. Personally, I preferred the convertible model, which makes sense. After all, we are all born with a hoodie for a reason. So why, Don? Why did you do this to yourself? For the same reason dudes have been doing crazy shit since the beginning of human civilization. In the name of God.
That is a wild, hold on, that is a wild example right there. I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with it though. I don't fuck with this event. No, don't get it twisted. I don't fuck with this event. But I fuck with not people being scared to like, show a sensitive shit and to see what until like, and then like what they're saying. Cause some people were just like post like something like I don't know what I'm trying to say. This is going bad as a reaction video.
In the name of God. Yes. You see, I went on a spiritual journey. I became very religious, very devoted, very zealous, as they say. I was willing to do anything and everything I thought I needed to do in order to please God. Now, I'm no longer a very religious person, to be honest. I'm not here to tell you what to do or what to believe, and I don't want to get into it, That's a hornet's nest that I don't want to stick my dick inside. But I am going to tell you this story from my religious arc because it's fucking hilarious. And before we continue, I just want to shout out my second channel, YDR. I do funny daily reactions over there. It's nothing religious or political or serious. It's just straight entertainment. I also stream over there, occasionally playing video games and just chopping it up with the chat. So click the link in the pinned comment.
I ain't gonna lie, I think this nigga was political on this channel at one point. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really tuned in with his second channel like that. I just seen him with around Sneak Out one point. but that was on the second channel. That was just him being with Sneako on stream. But quote me if I'm wrong. Was this nigga like not really like super political, but political at one point? If I can remember, I don't know.
Comment and go subscribe. Maybe we can hit 100K in 2025. So there are different kinds of Christianity, right? You've heard about this: Catholic, Orthodox, Pentecostal, Church of Christ, Baptist, Methodist, Calvinist, Mormon, da 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 da. Yeah, there are a bunch, right? Well, I experimented with a few because the Bible doesn't tell you which one is the right one. I mean, supposedly you can figure it out by reading the Bible and connecting the dots, but if it was truly that simple, there wouldn't be hundreds, if not thousands, of different kinds of Christians and churches and all that. So obviously, it's kind of hard for people to come to a consensus of what the Bible is actually saying. So I shopped around. I dibbled and dabbled, experimented with a few different kinds of churches, and tried my best to figure out which one is the most Jesus-y. And
Nigga said Jesus-y. He better than me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Personally, my favorite like churches, and this had to do with like any like that like religious stuff, it would probably like have to be like the white church, only because like for example the Life Church, like bro, I remember the first time I went to Life Church and I saw they were selling donuts and service was only 30 minutes. I'm like, man, this is I can go to church every Sunday, like no sweat, bro. I say the only thing I didn't like about that church is like the music. I couldn't really rock Christian music personally. I'm always gonna stand by the Negro spirituals music, the Holy Ghost soulful music. I always will stand by that.
Bible-y, I guess. Eventually, I found this one kind of church where their whole thing was living your life just like Jesus. And you might say, yeah, isn't that the goal for all Christians? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that all Christians say they want to be loving and forgiven and things like that, but Christians don't actually live the same lifestyle as Jesus, because Jesus was a Jew, and there's special rules that Jews follow, like they don't eat pork and they don't work on Saturdays, and there's a bunch more, but those are the most inconvenient ones. Anyway, arguably, the most important rule of them all is that all the men have to be circumcised. Like, if you're not circumcised, you're cooked. No smelly snorkel dicks in heaven. Only clean master race Johnsons are allowed. I'm serious, this is in the Bible, aka no snorkel dicks. Now, truth be told, this shit got patched with the Jesus update. You know, when the Son of God DLC dropped, they completely changed everything. Now it doesn't matter. Being uncircumcised won't send you to hell to burn forever, which is pretty convenient for the man them in the UK. Yeah, I've seen British porn. Y'all would have been cooked. But I didn't know the Bible that good yet, right? You don't have to like get a 4-year degree to convert to Christianity, which probably you should, but right. But so the people at this Jewish church, they convinced me into thinking we're still under the old rules. And to be fair, they don't know any better, right? They believe this stuff. But you know, that's like the thing with Christianity. There's a lot of different opinions on what the truth is, but most people have good intentions. Nonetheless, they told me I had to get circumcised, right? Like they were like, okay, look, God might give you a pass, but we don't know. I wouldn't risk it, to be honest.
I don't know. It's like, bro, like the fact that niggas don't get circumcised, when they're born, just seems so strange to me. And it's not because like I ain't like, you know, I'm not religious too, but I was a born Christian. Like whole entire family was Christian, from what I know. And it's just like, bro, like I don't know, just like for me, just like watching porn and shit, it just seemed like, you know, not to say like, you know, cause like let's be real. When you watching porn, straight porn like that, straight porn at that, like you're gonna see the dick. Like not trying to be gay or nothing, but you gonna see the dick obviously. And when I see like some dicks that are not circumcised, I just be like, bro, what in the fuck? Like, bro, that shit is like, nigga, that's fuck. Like, it's just like, ugh, like, bro, just like it's that extra layer of skin, cause like, no homo, no homo. Don't be on that weird shit. You feel me?
And so I was like, dang, well, I don't want to risk it. And I had the money. I was living in Houston at the time, and they had a clinic not too far from where I lived with pretty good reviews for adult circumcisions. So I was like, well, what am I going to tell God if I died uncircumcised? And he asks me why I didn't do it. So I was like, fuck, okay, I guess I'll go do this. So I call him up to make the appointment, and it was so casual. It was too easy, bro. Like they should have a waiting period, so that you could like think about it some more. But they were like, we can get you in on Thursday. I was like, nigga, it's Tuesday. That's so soon. But hey, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just do it, right? What's the holdup? So I was like, all right, Thursday works for me. I had to pay a deposit of like $500. So that
whoa. A deposit of 500. That is OD. 500 to get that extra layer of skin. Oh, see, that's just why you gotta do it when you're a kid. Cause I ain't no fucking way. Like I'm seeing it. Like, bro, you making me pay a 500 deposit to get circumcised. I'm just like, hey, I'm not doing it. Fuck that shit. I ain't paying no 500 to get circumcised. Fuck that. No.
I imagine a lot of dudes would flake if it wasn't for that. The whole thing costs like $2,500, bro. And you can't use insurance either. It has to be cash. But
what? Get the fuck out of here.
You put a price on not burning in hell forever?
Find the efficiency your team needs with Asana. Try it for free.
This unskippable ads.
Gotta do what you gotta do. So I made the appointment. Then I tell my wife, and she was not happy, right? In fact, she cried. She thought it was a terrible idea. She was completely against it and thought it was too quick of a decision. It was too extreme. Why can't I wait a few months? Maybe I'll learn something new and realize I don't need to do it. And then I was like, of course. This is the same thing Eve did to Adam. And look how that shit turned out. And if there is anything that the Bible is very clear about, is that you should never listen to a woman. Especially when she's trying to tell you to do the opposite of what God says. Now, it turns out God would change his mind on this with the Jesus patch, but I didn't understand that at the time. The Bible is a very thick book, and it's very confusing, and even the Bible admits to it being confusing, so that's not me taking a shot or anything. So with my mind made up and not allowing my evil Jezebel wife...
And the thing is, too, like, I feel like, bro, like, some of the shit people that still do, like, keep it, like, ancient or, like, just, like, in stone that people still do, like, today is, like, outdated. Like, for example, like, this is my, like, I feel like, all these famous pastors, that you gotta pay to get in for the service. Like, the church you ain't supposed to get paid to get into the church. The church is for anyone who's trying to change their life around. And I find that kind of like, kind of crazy that, I'm like a comment I saw. It was literally somebody said like, a fan of TD Jakes. And, a person that was like, was excited to see old man, right? But I think one of her friends told her that, like, we gotta pay to get into the service to listen to what this man has to say. And he's like, what? No, I ain't paying that. I felt like a ticket, that's like a concert or something. Like, what? Like, I ain't doing that. So it's just like, I feel like, me personally, like, I feel like, because, in the Bible it says, supposed to fellowship, be around people, to study, like, the Word of God and all that good stuff. I feel like you should be also have your like your own like your own little like community, like you not go to the church and just like, or just study the Bible at home, study the Bible at home, and you know you can like receive Jesus without getting baptized, or I don't know, like my mom was a very extremist Christian, and she would talk to me and my sister about me and lukewarm, or like we gotta be right by God, like having having sex before marriage is a sin, which I understand that, yes, but at the same time, like if you read some of the stories in the Bible, there were some people that were doing crazy shit. If you know, and some like conditions to be like close with God were like extreme that you don't have to do anymore. Like he said, like the passion notes, like you don't have to do that shit no more. So that's why I don't like really get in like into churches like that, because like people just be like, or just like really be like open with some folks around church, because they're really, especially the pastor, they're judgmental, depending on which church you go to. But the majority of them are judgmental, in my opinion.
To deceive me into thinking that I was making a rash decision, and that if God is, like a loving and patient God, he wouldn't mind me taking more time to work through this stuff before making such an expensive and permanent decision. Because, as every Christian knows, thinking through things is exactly what Satan wants you to do. That's called leaning on your own understanding. So I committed to going through with it anyway. Well, Thursday came around, and reluctantly she starts to support me. And she's always done that, right? Sometimes she doesn't agree with my decisions. Sometimes she even puts up a fight. But eventually, she has always supported me at the end, even when I was wrong or was making a decision that wasn't in our best interest. And for that, I will never deserve this woman. So I went to the place, right? They had me put some numbing cream on my snickerdoodle, and once I was fully numb, they injected it with local anesthesia, which I didn't feel at all. I shot off one last prayer, and then Doc got to work. It didn't take long, about 45 minutes for the whole procedure, and I didn't feel a thing. They wrapped it up in gauze, the doctor wrote me a prescription for pain meds, and then sent me on my way. I was shocked how good I felt. For one, the doctor said the surgery went perfectly, and here I am 2 years later and can confidently say that it did in fact go very well based on the results. I also felt like I pleased God. No more snorkel dick, which at the time I thought was really bothering him. But lastly, I felt no pain. Even 15 minutes after the operation was over and I was walking out to my car, it just felt numb. Still, I stopped at the pharmacy and picked up the pain meds. He prescribed me a bottle of Oxys, which, that's the good shit, right? Those are the kinds of pills that start rap careers, if you know what I'm saying. They're also the kinds of pills that end rap careers, if you know what I'm saying. I still see your shadow.
Sausage, egg, and cheese, hash brown, medium coffee for $6, because I started it. You didn't start it.
One for the money and two for the show. Make it loud, yeah, that's all that we know. Foot to the floor, now we out of control. When I move, you move. Everybody, let's go. Now run them up. Now bring on the mayhem.
So I get home, still no pain, and I think to myself, you know what? I don't need these pills. I have Jesus. If God wanted me to get circumcised.
That's where all things go wrong. See, this type of thinking, bro. Like this type of thinking makes me think you have like a type of like a mental illness. I ain't gonna hold you. People think that they don't need no medicine and they have their whoever, either like Buddha, God, whatever atheist believes in. No disrespect. I don't know what y'all believe in for real, but yeah, like that shit makes me think you have like mental illness. No cap.
She's also going to give me the strength to get through whatever pain the circumcision is going to cause. I don't need the devil's medicine.
There's difference between beliefs and just being dumb. Like, I'm glad that this man is not religious, or to say like just not going by the super religious, people that go by. Because like, bro, like for example, I was just thinking about this, like Bob Marley. I think, and quote me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. Man had like a foot infection, right? But he didn't want to get it fixed because of his beliefs, or I don't know what he believed in or whatever. What was his religion? But like, it was just a simple infection in his foot, I think. And bro died. Like, bro could still be here making timeless music, but no, he want to get it. He want to get his foot healed because of his beliefs. Like, I didn't understand that.
And so I flush him down the toilet. Well,
Wow.
turns out that was a mistake. So the day continued, and with time it started to ache a little bit. But on a scale of 1 to 10, at worst it was like a 3. Fast forward to bedtime, and my wife and I go to sleep. And I don't know how long I was asleep for, but at some point in the middle of the night, I am awoken with the fire of 1,000 suns on my Johnson. The closest thing I can compare it to is like, all right, imagine you have a boner. Now imagine a pit bull trying to bite it off, bro. That's probably what it's like. It was like the worst blowjob ever, times 1,000. I couldn't help it. I yelled out, Lord, Jesus, please help me. Of course, that didn't do shit. And it wakes up my wife. And she's like, oh my God, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm like, no, my dick's gonna explode. And I honestly thought that might happen. Like, what if the stitches were too tight, right? I didn't tell the doctor that I was a grower and not a shower. What if he didn't put enough slack in it? But fortunately, it didn't explode, right? My wife got me an ice pack, and that did calm things down. Once it was thoroughly chilled and back to its original state, I was able to fall asleep again, only for that shit to happen all over again, several times, every night, for like a week straight. It was torture of the sorts I had never experienced before. By the third day, I called the doctor's office and tried to explain to them how I threw away the pain pills because I thought I didn't need them. And so I was wondering if I could get another prescription. But they didn't believe me.
You should have just lied, bro. See me, if I did that dumbass shit, I would have just lied like, yo. So I put the prescription in my bag, and when I got home, it wasn't in my bag. So I was just wondering if you guys can like give me another bottle. Like telling them that like you just threw it away. They weren't gonna give you another one. I don't know why would you do that. Why would you do that?
They must have thought I sold him or was an addict or whatever. And so they didn't write another prescription. And so I had to thug it out on just Tylenol, my G. Just over-the-counter pain meds, which did nothing. But I got through it. Yeah, it was hard. No pun intended. But I got through it. And after a couple of months, it was fully healed and ready to go. And since then, I've had one more kid, a son. So
Damn, he had 3. Whoa. This nigga got 3 kids? I know he had 1, but this nigga got 3? What in the fuck? I didn't know this nigga got 3 kids. Damn, this nigga got a family.
One boy, all under 3, just so you're all caught up. No complaints from the wife. And so, all's well that ends well, right? Is what they say. And that's the story of how I got If you couldn't tell, I had have a cold, man. I don't know, it might be COVID. Yeah. And that's the story of how I got circumcised as an adult. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, YDR. Tap in with your boy. Daily entertaining content over there. All right, boys. I'll see you when I see you.
How do we get back?
Oh, is he thinking back to making music too? Oh no, it's just a random music. All right, decent video. I'll give it like a 5.86. It's okay. It's not like how if y'all ever watch Young Don the Sauce God, y'all know what type of videos he posts. But hey, I'm just glad that he's back to making animations, because I really did. I fucked with his reactions back in the day, for real. Shit. I don't know if I can find another video. I think that's it. This is a short stream. I was trying to get like at least like an hour in. At least an hour in. Damn, I should have charged my controller. I thought my controller's charged and shit. The fuck I thought. Yeah, shit. I guess I'll be back tomorrow, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. And hopefully, I'm gonna make this into a video. Yeah, I'm gonna make this into a video. I can make 2 videos out this 30-minute stream. So, yeah.